The state calls Mark Saari.
Very well. All right, as we get started, Mr. Saari, I first want to inquire, have you been following the trial testimony or listened to it in any way in this trial since it started?
I have not.
All right, thank you for that. Please make verbal responses to any questions you're asked because we're making a court record. Try to avoid speaking at the same time as anyone that's questioning you. And with that in mind, Mr. Wood, you can inquire on direct.
Thank you. Can you please state your name for the record and spell your last name?
Mark Saari, S-A-A-R-I.
Thank you. What is your occupation?
I'm a special agent, the Social Security Administration, Office of Inspector General.
Okay. Did you say for the Inspector General?
Correct.
Okay. What are your qualifications to be a special agent for the Social Security Administration and Inspector General?
So I was a prior Deputy U.S. Marshal for approximately 13 years. I completed the Criminal Investigator Training Program at the Federal Law Enforcement Training Center in Quinco, Georgia.
Okay. And what are your duties as a special agent?
I investigate allegations of fraud, waste, and abuse.
Okay. Related to?
Social Security Administration fraud, correct.
Okay. How did you become involved in the investigation regarding Tylee Ryan, J.J. Vallow, and Lori Vallow?
In or about January of 2020, our office was contacted by the FBI out of Phoenix, Arizona, requesting assistance locating missing children, J.J. Vallow as well as Tylee Ryan.
Okay. And what was the purpose of your investigation?
To determine if there was any kind of fraud related to the children's benefits being misused by their mother, Lori Vallow.
Okay. What steps did you take in your investigation? What were your initial steps?
I reviewed police reports from the Rexburg area, met with the FBI as well as other law enforcement in the area, served, I believe, several subpoenas.
Okay. Pursuant to your investigation, was Tylee Ryan receiving Social Security benefits?
Yes, she was.
Do you know why she was receiving Social Security benefits?
Based upon her father, Joe Ryan, who was deceased in 2018.
Okay. Do you know when he was deceased?
I believe in or about April of 2018.
Okay. And do you know how much per month Tylee Ryan received in Social Security benefits?
Approximately $18.59 in the year of 2019.
Okay. Do you know if, pursuant to your investigation, was there ever a change for the financial institution receiving the direct deposit funds for Tylee Ryan?
There was.
What was the first account she received her Social Security funds in?
It was a JP Morgan Chase account.
Okay. And did that then switch to another account?
It did.
What account? What was the institution that it switched to?
To a BBVA account.
Okay. And do you recall when that would have happened?
The change was made on or about August 20th of 2019.
Okay. When such a change takes place, would there have been a notice to the guardian of a minor child receiving Social Security benefits?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know how they would have received it?
It would have been a letter sent to Lori Vallow's last known address.
Okay. Do you know if that's an automatically generated notice?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Have you reviewed such a notice in regards to this change in financial institutions?
I have.
Okay. Your Honor, I'm going to ask that the witness be handed State's Exhibit 114C.
right, the witness has been handed the exhibit.
Mr. Saari, do you recognize this document?
I do.
What does it purport to be?
It reports the change of bank account direct deposit information for Tylee Ryan that occurred on or about August 20th, 2019.
And is this, did you review this document as part of your investigation?
I have.
Okay, and is this a true and accurate representation of the records kept by the Social Security Administration?
Yes.
Your Honor, I'd ask that that State's Exhibit 114C be entered into evidence.
Any objection?
No objection, Your Honor.
Okay, Exhibit 114C has been admitted.
May I publish it to the jury?
You may.
Mr. Saari, who is that letter addressed to?
Lori Vallow for Tylee A. Ryan.
Okay. And under the section, what you should know, can you just read that first paragraph?
As you requested, on or about August 20th, 2019, we changed Tylee Ryan's direct deposit information. We will send her we will send her Social Security payments to the new financial institution or account you selected.
Thank you. Mr. Saari, I guess I should call you Agent Saari. Pursuant to your investigation, are you aware of when Social Security payments for Tylee Ryan ended?
Yes.
When was that?
In or about the month of January 2020.
Why did they end?
Based upon Social Security having her benefits suspended on or about January 3rd, 2020.
Okay, and why did Social Security suspend those benefits?
Due to the children's whereabouts being unknown.
Okay. Pursuant to your investigation, did J.J. Vallow receive Social Security benefits?
Yes, he did.
Why did he receive benefits?
Based upon his father, Leland Charles Vallow, being deceased in or about July 2019.
Okay. And how much did he receive per month?
Approximately $19.51 per month per month in the year of 2019.
Okay. When did those payments begin?
They began on or about September 18, 2019.
And do you know when those payments stopped being dispersed?
Yes,
When was that?
in or about January 2020.
Okay. And are you aware through your investigation why they ended?
Similar to Tylee, based upon the child's whereabouts being unknown.
Okay. Now, when Tylee and JJ received Social Security benefits, are those considered survivor benefits?
They are.
Are you aware through your investigation if Lori Vallow received Social Security benefits?
Yes.
What kind of benefits did she receive?
It was called Mother, Child, and Care Benefits.
Okay. What are the conditions for a mother, child, and care benefit?
For a mother to be married to her spouse at the time of his death. And then secondly, she cannot remarry to continue receiving benefits.
Okay. And I assume she has to have a minor child.
Correct.
Okay. When did Lori Vallow begin receiving those mother and care benefits?
The same date as JJ did, on September 18, 2019.
And do you know how much she received a month?
Approximately $19.51 per month.
Okay. Did the monthly amount she received ever change?
It did.
Do you know why?
In the month of January 2020, the last month she had benefits, she had a small garnishment from U.S. Treasury.
Okay.
A small garnishment?
And I think you just said the last month she received it, but when did disbursement stop being made for Lori Vallow?
In or about January 2020,
And why did they end?
due to the child's whereabouts being unknown, JJ's whereabouts being unknown.
Okay. I'm going to talk with you real quick about if an individual is receiving Social Security benefits, do they ever have a duty to notify the Social Security Administration of any changes in circumstances?
Yes.
What kind of changes in circumstances require notification?
If the child's no longer under your care, if the child is deceased, also a change of address, that sort of thing.
Okay. And are individuals who apply for Social Security benefits notified that they are required to provide that information to the Social Security Administration?
Yes.
How are they notified of that?
After their application, they receive a letter for the application summary. They also receive what's called a notice of awards. They receive 2 different letters giving them warnings on their requirement to report to Social Security of any kind of changes.
Okay. Pursuant to your investigation, are you aware if Lori Vallow ever received such a notification?
Yes.
Do you know if she received such a notification when benefits were applied for J.J. Vallow?
Yes.
Your Honor, I'm going to ask that the witness be handed States Exhibit 114B.
Very well.
Agent, do you recognize that document?
I do.
What does it purport to be?
This is the mother, child, and care reporting responsibilities that were sent to Lori Vallow on behalf of her child, JJ.
And is that type of record regularly kept by the Social Security Administration?
Yes, it is.
And did you review that record as part of your investigation?
Yes, I have.
Is that a true and accurate representation of the reporting responsibility notification you described earlier?
Yes, it is.
Your Honor, I ask that States Exhibit 114B be admitted into evidence.
Any objection? All right, there being no objection, 114B is admitted.
May I publish to the jury?
Yes.
Agent, I'm going to just point to a line with my pen, if you could read it.
Any beneficiary dies or becomes unable to handle benefits.
And then can you read the first one as well?
You or any child changes mailing address for checks or residence. To avoid delay in receipt of checks, you should also file a regular change of address notice with your post office.
Can you read that line?
Custody change. Report if a child for whom you are filing or who is in your care dies, leaves your care or custody, or changes address.
Oh, and then this one.
Change of marital status. Marriage, divorce, annulment of marriage of any child. You must report marriage even if you believe that an exception applies.
Agent, did Lori Vallow ever report to the Social Security Administration that Tylee Ryan died or was missing?
She did not.
Did Lori Vallow ever report to the Social Security Administration that J.J. Vallow died or was missing?
She did not.
Did Lori Vallow ever report that Tylee and J.J. had moved from Arizona to Rexburg?
She did not.
Did Lori Vallow ever report to the Social Security Administration that she married Chad Daybell on November 5th of 2019?
She did not.
And did Lori Vallow ever report to the Social Security Administration that she moved to Hawaii in November or December of 2019?
She did not.
The state has no further questions at this time.
All right, thank you, Mr. Wood. Who's going to conduct cross-examination?
I don't have any questions, Your Honor.
All right, then that will conclude the testimony of Agent Saari.